But it was so, like, to me, every time it was so funny because I call him, I go up to him once it's like, oh, don't pay attention to that man behind the curtain, and Dorothy just, like, shows him. And then it's just like
everybody's in shock.
I stare at him, and I say, you humbug! But it's so weird because it's like, well, 1 minute you've got this face up here of this, like, this older man, and then you just got this, like, teenager who's just here. And he's just like, hey, guys, like, I'm your all-powerful wizard.
Yeah.
It was funny. It was a lot of fun, though.
Yeah. How'd y'all melt the witch?
How?
Yeah.
Well, she flew.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, so what they would do is, Cesleigh, you can talk about this better than I can.
Okay, backstage, like, in between, sometimes things would be going on, and then, like, before their scene, they'll go ahead and come out where we can get them set and everything. And they both had harnesses.
Underneath their costumes.
Yes. And I think Elle Bess was a little different because Elle's had to, like, hook to her little bubble, her ring.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a clip on her back, and you just clip her in. And then, like, right before she goes out, we call it preset, and you get them up behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it's our cue, we let them out. And then whichever way you pulled was which way they go. And then if they're on your side, then you get all the way. And if they're on the other side, then they get all the way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that was.
So dependable to have her.
Seriously?
I couldn't
Be
imagine.
scared if it wasn't for you.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine, like, Ella Beth were so strong to be up
So
there.
brave.
I would just, like, for me, I'd be like,
I wouldn't trust nobody holding me up there.
I trust Cesleigh.
yeah, it's not that I don't trust Cesleigh. It's just like, I'm up in the air. Oh, no.
Oh, see, I think it'd be so much fun.
I don't like heights of any sort.
Heights of any sort.
Heights. Ugh.
So, where are we at, Stephen?
Okay, we're almost there.
Okay.
Almost there. I've lost your... I don't know why I just lost your camera. But I put you two on a two-shot. Hold on 1 second. And we'll be good. Oh,
We're back live.
You don't have monitor. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Electricity thing.
Did y'all see how fast he worked?
He really
Yeah.
He
does.
really did.
He
He was back
going.
and forth, and I was like, oh, my.
The
That's-
master.
This is why we call him the Willy Wonka of radio.
He really is. He is most definitely the Willy Wonka.
That's
of
where
radio.
he earns his stars right there.
Oh, yeah.
See how quick he can jump it back on.
Right.
He needs a gold star for
He
today.
does. Okay, so this is the end of the show. It's called Buzzer Beater. Caroline, you've done this before.
Yes.
We're going to tell people where they can find us when the show is over. You will tell them Facebook.
All right.
You'll tell them Instagram at Varsity Radio Show. You'll do Twitter or X. Stephen will do TikTok and YouTube, and I'll do podcasts. So
All right.
you'll hear it, and we'll do it. So I have enjoyed this show. Y'all have been wonderful.
I have very much so enjoyed this. This
It's
is a lot of
been-
fun.
It's been wonderful.
Yeah.
I would like to play one more video for you, if that's okay.
Please.
One more video.
What
Please.
is it?
Because
Yeah,
I was
we're
asking
always anxiously awaiting your
Yes.
videos.
about the things like if you've ever taken a chance. Well,
Uh-huh.
take a look at this because
Okay.
I think you're really going to like this.
Vicki Lawrence wrote you a
fan-
letter, a
yes,
fan letter, right?
fan letter.
So this is just proof that if you have a hero, just write to them, because she wrote a letter to you. She was 17, right?
She was 17, and we were planning on doing our show. This was in December of 1966, and we knew we were going to go on in the fall of 67. And we had talked about maybe doing a sketch every so often where I would be raising my kid sister. And so we were thinking of who were we going to get to play the kid sister and so forth. And so this one afternoon, I was reading fan mail that had been sent to me through CBS. And I opened this letter, and it was from this girl, Vicki Lawrence, 17, very well written. And she talked how she was a member of a choral group. She was an all-A student. She was blah, blah, blah. She wanted to get into show business, and then she included an article from the Inglewood newspaper that had a picture of her, because in the paper, it was a little interview that they did with her, where she was also going to be in the Miss Fireball contest at Inglewood. It was a talent show, And I looked at the date, and she'd mailed the letter like 2 or 3 weeks before, and it just got to me that day, and that was the day where the Fireball contest was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, I don't know, something just
Seems like
clicked.
Yeah.
And I thought, maybe we'll go see that,
Right.
And I called the operator, and it said her father's name was Howard Lawrence of Inglewood. So I got the phone number through the operator because I wanted to call and make sure that it would be okay with Vicki if we came. I didn't want her to be terribly nervous,
Right.
So that was when you could dial. And I got the phone, and it rang. And then this lady picked up the phone. She said, hello. I said, oh, hi. I said, is Vicki Lawrence there? She said, this is her mother. Who's calling, please? And I said, it's Carol Burnett. I got, Vicki! So, and I hear footsteps and whispering and all of this, and then Vicki gets on the phone and she goes, yeah, hi, Marcia. I said, no, it's not Marcia. I said, would you be okay if my husband and I came to see the Miss Fireball contest tonight? She said, yeah, okay. So now my husband's coming downstairs, and I said, don't get too comfortable. We're going to go see the Miss Fireball contest. Right?
He's thrilled.
He thought I was crazy.
Yeah.
But we went, and there were 9 girls. She won the contest. She played the guitar, the kazoo, sang a little bit, and did a few jokes and stuff. And she won the contest. And so we thought, well, we're just going to keep in touch with her through the summer and all. And so come August, we called her, and there was another girl who was going to audition as a kid sister. And Vicki came in just raw, wet behind the ears, but there was something that spoke to me about her. And so we hired her, so fresh out of high school.
That's incredible. And that she was such a huge fan of yours and decided, do you have any advice? And look what happened to her.
Look what happened. Yeah, she was going to be a dental hygienist or something. But she, at first all we did was have her in these Carol and Sis sketches, and then Harvey took her under his wing, and he taught her how to do accents, and he helped her with the timing, and props are your friend, how to work with those, and so forth. And she absorbed it like a sponge, so we started giving her other things to do, Well, look, she wound up starting as my kid sister, and then she was my mother.
Right.
But she really grew. I mean, and you can see that in these first 5 years of the lost episodes, the growth that happened in her. Well, in all of us, we all, I hope, grew. Yeah.
Right.
Now, I know she's an older actress, but she has got to work with some heavy hitters in Hollywood. Have you ever seen Mama's Family?
No.
Yes.
Vicki Lawrence is Mama, and that's who she's talking about because she was playing the older lady, Mama, from Mama's Family. But on the Carol Burnett show, she was playing Carol's mom. Wow. So it's just amazing how far she came, and she was 17 years old right out of high school.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
That is impressive.
So it goes to show you, sometimes it pays off to contact that person you really look up to because you never know what might happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carol Burnett's one of the greats.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Wow. And she's still around. She's 91 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Vicki is 75 and Carol's 91. Yeah. Sure enough. All right, we got 1:30 until we end the show with a buzzer beater.
Okay.
Thanks for letting me take that extra time, guys. I wanted to get that in there because, it's all about theater today. I thought it fit.
That was cool.
That was really cool.
That was really cool.
So she had her own show, didn't she, Carol?
Carol Burnett, the Carol Burnett show.
I thought so.
Way back in the 60s is when she started.
Around the time that Annie was, came out, isn't it? Or was
something like that?
Yeah. Because that's what I know her best from is Annie. When she was Miss Hannigan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, singing Little Girls, that one.
Yes.
That was actually, her and Annie was 1982.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's the year I was born.
Yeah.
So
I'm way off then. I'm way off.
But she's been around Hollywood for a long time.
You said she's still alive?
Yes.
Huh.
Yes.
Wow. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Hope I live that long.
So is
Yeah.
Dick Van Dyke, and he's like over 100 now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my.
He was in the last Mary Poppins.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he
the
was.
first and the
The
last.
first and the last.
Yes.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I know. And he still likes to dance, from what I understand.
Really?
Even at his frail age, yeah.
100 something.
Oh, wow.
Well, you dance like
Cannot
that all your
believe
life
that.
and stay fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
right.
true.
Yeah.
Here we go, 6
we go.
seconds. Put us on a brief hold.
I'll never get used to this.
The buzzer beater.
That sound lets you know where you can find us when the show's over. We know you're crying. You just heard some really great singing, some really great acting, some really great stage work on this and fantastic show. But you can see us more and more. You can find us on Facebook,
At Varsity Radio Show.
Instagram,
At
same-
Varsity Radio Show.
And Twitter at Varsity Radio Show 885.
And then on TikTok at Varsity Radio Show and Varsity Radio Show 885 on YouTube. Sorry, guys, I didn't have your cheat sheet ready.
Right.
I didn't realize it was covered up. My
And
bad.
Podcast everywhere. Apple Podcast, Pocket Cast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Horizon Communications, Channel 182. Hey, guys, we're glad to be here. Hey, we have enjoyed this show, but the fuel of the show is Marco's Pizza. Pizza, salads, desserts, subs, sides, beverages in the shops at Albertville and B&B Video Games. 80 Style Arcade in the back, local video game retail store in the front in Albertville also. Right by the Pizza Hut, as every 80s thing should be. Guys, we have enjoyed this show. It's been really quite fantastic, and we hope to see you back. Same varsity time, same varsity place next week, 88.5 JFN. We'll see you there.